Hello guys and welcome back to SubTerra Tech. In this episode we are going to do a lot of automation with thermal subbies and this other automation mod. When I was at the recording I made this little sheaving slash getting stuff farm basically. It just generates diamonds, iron, ores. If you put gravel into it, but I needed like some carrots and stuff for the automatic feeding upgrade. But I still need melons and my melons are just not growing. I already got like a lot of ingots from just putting gravel into that system. So I will not be using this to crush it into that because it's a 1-to-1 and it costs a little too much for me, I guess. So let's make some of those. I need some iron nuggets and some tin, of course, and we need some glass. Good, nice, we got a stick. Okay, let's make this sterling dynamo. We need an iron gear. I need some kind of stone, and then we just need to make this sterling dynamo. Nice. Okay, let's just unlock this and let's get the is it with the lava? Yes. Okay. That's what I want to do. But I need some invar. Okay, I need to smelt some iron and nickel. Okay. Iron and nickel. We got some copper into the system, so I hope it doesn't go and make some stuff we don't need. Yes, invar. Oh, it made some Oh, I don't want that. But we got some invar, that's nice. Need a invar gear, of course. Okay, some iron nuggets. Nice, and we can make a magma crucible. Wow. Let's make another one. We just need another invar gear. And we have another magma crucible. Okay, what I want to do, I want to first go into flux networks a little bit. Lucky I already have some flux over here that we can use. And then need some obsidian and some blaze powder and some ender pearls, of course. Okay, that's a lot of invar. That's nice. Okay, we can also learn the Eye of Enders, so we can just trade up, take it from our storage system. Nice, we got 4 stacks of those. And some blocks. That's only 2. I need like more, I guess. I need more obsidian. And some more Eye of Enders. I got 250 million AMC. I have stayed AFK for like a long time in this world. That's why I got like a lot of EMC from our chapter 1 automation. At the end of this video I wanna automate chapter 2 as well. So we will do this chapter, but the chapter is not really that long. It's just a lot of crafting, I guess. Nice. Let's craft a stack of those. No, we can't do that. Okay, nice, we got a stack. A stack of both. Let's also make this controller, I guess. And we need more obsidian. Look, I have a lot of EMC that we can use. And let's craft this storage for our power, I guess. So we can store power. I need more of those blocks. Okay, I don't have any more in my system. I used up like a lot. So let's craft a lot, I guess. Let's craft some more. No, not my table. Okay, it only made some of it. Okay, nice. Okay, and that's normally enough for the big one. Nice. That's fully done. Okay, nice. We can set up some power. Let's get to our lava thing over here. And they are generating some power. Nice, and they're making some power, of course. That's nice. I want to get a pipe upgrade and I want to get a bit more of those dynamos. Because we are going to need a lot of power. Okay, we got extra 7 of those. And let's put them on here. And that's done. Nice. We can add 2 more. And they are making good power, I hope. Yes. Nice. Okay, nice. Let's make this magma crucible and then this other one. We need some red nether bricks. How are we going to get those? We have some netherrack. Do we have it unlocked in here? Yes, we do. So can we smelt those up? Okay, the fluids encapsulator. But we first need this one. The magma crucible. Oh nice, that works. And we got some nether bricks, nice. Easier pre-chapter 3 course. Now that you have now that you have reached tier 3, all the previous cores are going to be much easier to automate. Yes, that's what we wanted. Yes, we're going to need this to do that. Nice. I'm going to do that at the end of the video. When we have those unlocked, I will redo that system and I will make the chapter 2, but it will be really fast for you guys to see, of course. Okay, now let's get into this other mod. We just need some logs, of course. We always need some logs. That's just a stick. Nice. And then we need this fluix extractor and then the latex machine. I have played with those a little bit in Seapolo Submerged 2. But that was a little bit, so yeah. Okay, can we get a oak sapling? Oak sapling. And then with this one. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I lost my sapling, I think so. Acacia, nice. And then some ball mail. Maybe some private room for this acacia sapling. I don't know if it is too high for it. I think it needs to be lowered a little bit. Let's see. This is, by the way, my new resource generating computer, I call it. I was just bored and I wanted to make something that makes a lot of resources, so yeah. It generates a lot of resources that we are going to use really soon. I hope this is big enough for the sapling. Only it needs to be. What? Nice. And we got the sapling back so we can put it back into our system. Nice, we're back. Nice, and you learned it. Acacia. And we can take it out. Okay, let's see where are we going to set up this little farm for now. I need to make like another one really soon. Okay, let's take a pointer. Nice, and it's generating latex. Love that. We need some pipes, of course. Some fluid pipes. Like so. The pedestal is in the way a little bit. Nice. And normally we will make some plastic, but let's make a few more of those fluid extractors. 7 is okay. That's the right amount. Nice. And that will make us some plastic, of course. Let's take a dweller and a item pipe. Dweller. We don't have a dweller here. Jesus, it has 3 million energy already. That's a lot. When does this work? Latex processing unit. How much latex does it need to work? I forgot that I needed water. Okay, let's make a sink. We need some terracotta then. Okay, how do we get... I'm just gonna crush some gravel then. Okay, nice. Let's learn that. Let's take some clay. Let's make a clay block. And we have some clay. Nice. Let's make some terracotta. And our terracotta is done. And let's make the sink. Okay, nice. Let's just place it on the back over here. Okay, nice. We are making some dry rubber. And we got some rubber. Nice. And I'm going to make this dissolution chamber. Wow. And our plastic is done. And that's our machine. Nice. Now we need to make this thing. So let's couple this for now. Because we have a lot of rubber. That's nice. I need to put it in this thing, of course. And give it some power. And then we need to get some of those resource cores. Okay, we got some resource cores, so let's connect this back up. And let's make some magic things. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I made this little setup and I'm all the way to my sink resource core. So let's take the other ones out. And we have almost 2 stacks of those resource, magic resource cores. Okay, now we just need to make some of the... Okay, we need a little bit more. I need like 1 more of those orbs. So let's make it, of course, it's going to... Well, we can do it with the fluix. We can try to do that. Let's try that. Let's do inputs. And let's do outputs. Let's put... Let's say half a stack in there. We need some power, of course. Nice, it works. Okay, that That's a much better way to do it. Okay, we got 7. That's not as good as I wanted. Okay, I'm going to grind this out a little bit. Okay, that's done, but let's make the other ones. Okay, I got a hell of a stack of each resource core to make this hardened resource shell. So let's make it. Let's go. Okay, we got the 32 hardened resource shells. So let's make the resource cores of all of those. Okay, I got some resource cores. So I'm going to store one of each in my storage unit so we can use them later on in our automation. Oh no, we need pink slime. Okay, we are going to need to automate a killing chamber. Okay, I'm going to make a killing chamber then for like 2 hours, I guess. I didn't know that I needed to do that. Okay, let's go. Okay, I have this little mob farm that has been generating some pink slime. We need 2 millibuckets so we can get like the resource core for that. Because you have the fluid cores. So we need to grab it and we need to put it inside of this thing. And let's make it. I think I need like 3 millibuckets to get this fully. Because I need the fluid generator and that also costs a hardened transmutal thingy. Which we are making at the... Nice, okay. What do we need to do now? We have this little die. I need to put it into this multi-servo plus. And let's make that. Nice, we got it. We can actually put it in our system. I kind of forgot again about that. How much million did we lose? Only 2 million, that's not a lot for me, I guess. Okay, so let's make this fluid generator. And let's put it in the system. And we unlock that. Nice. So now we can make this thing. And now we just need... Why do I have so much of that random stuff in there? Now we just need this thing. We need 1 bucket of slime. Put it in there. We need some power, of course. And we got it. Nice. So now we also have automated pink slime. And we can put a speed upgrade on that. So nice. We got fully automated pink slime now. And normally it generates 250 millibuckets. Tick. Yes, okay, that's so fast. Nice. Oh, we also got a blank fluid core. This will be so good for automation. With some blackstone, of course. So how did we make this? We have some... We have soul sand normally. Do we have some soul sand in there? Normally we have some soul sand. Soul sand. We need blackstone. Blackstone pebbles. Netherrack. Do we have a hammer? This doesn't have a EMC value. Nice, we got some crushed netherrack. Do we need compressed crushed netherrack? We got only 7, that's not a lot. Yes, blackstone pebbles. Nice. And we can put that in our EMC system so we have that automated. So, blackstone, nice. And the nether generator. So we need this thing now. We need some soul sand, of course. We need also. How are we going to make soul sand? Witch water. Mycelium. Okay, we can make this. Oh no, we can't make that thing. No, I don't want to get into mob essence. Okay, we can go this route. So we need some redstone. We need a clock. And we need a stone button. And a clock. And what do we need to click on it just with a sword gem? We don't have a sword gem in here. But we have over here. Nice. No recipe found. Okay, I thought it was just one table. So I need to wait on that. Okay, nice, it's done. So let's grab our grass blocks that I just made. And we got some mycelium. Nice, let's put that in our system. And we got some mycelium. Nice. Okay, I got the soul sand. Oh yeah, we just needed one and we can just learn it. Mistakes. And we got this nether core. Nice. We do get a lot of EMC from it. Can we farm it? Oh, it's netherrack. Okay, let's put netherrack in the system. It's only the thing that's... Yeah. I think it's the gold blocks that's gonna kill the idea. Yeah, it's only like 1 million. It's not that much. Why did I throw my back? And we have nether shards unlocked. What can we do with nether shards? Nether. We can make a lot of things. Netherite. But not a lot. It's okay. It's okay what you can make of that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna re-automate this little setup. I think I'm gonna hold the smelteries for now. They look okay, I guess. So yeah, let's redo this whole system. Let's go. Okay, this is a really easy, simple setup. You have like 4 of those fluid thingies and they make the cores and they go just into the barrels, of course. And it just takes from those fluid things that are being smelted over here. And then I'm just gonna do a pipe, I guess. Or like, not really a pipe, but something. An item pipe, it's a pipe. So it takes up a little less SU/frame dots things. Nice. And we can upgrade this when we want. Of course, I just need to. Yes, I forgot about that. Jesus, 50k. That's a lot. Well, I'm not pressing. Well, that's strange. Okay, that works now. Okay, nice, that works. This is just still making a lot of those. Okay, so I'm done automating chapter 2 and chapter 3. So let's walk you through. This is chapter 2. So over here, I buy some of those transmutal shards. I paused them for now because my bank account or my EMC was draining a lot. So I just put it on hold for now. And I'm looking into it to maybe boost that system over there. But what it makes molten source, and then it just makes the shell. The shell gets into here with some molten things of like all the things you need. Like gold, redstone, lapis, blood, and source. That's just the setup over here. I will maybe expand this in the future if I need it. So they get made into here with some latex. I got some extra latex machines over here because this system is a little bit overpowered. So I'm maybe gonna delete that soon because I have those fluid generators. But then those hardened shells, like those, you come to here and they make those resource cores like diamonds and stuff. And they get just made over here, so I have like infinite diamonds with those over here. That gets made with pink slime into the hardened blob. And then they get made in the hardened transmutal shard. And they get just inputted right into the system. It's not the best system because if I run it constantly, it will drain my bank account a lot. So I'm looking into it how to fix that. Maybe I need to upgrade this so it constantly makes stuff, I guess. So that's what I wanted to do today. So we did chapter 3. I won't be doing all those random quests. I don't really need to do them. Maybe at the end of the modpack I will do them just to complete it all, but I don't really need it. But in the next episode we will go into power and go with like a lot of things that need power. So we are going to need like a lot of power. So I guess I need to go make some reactors, and I don't know how I'm going to make uranium. It's just okay, it's just like this. So I think we need to go to the end to get some uranium, or I think you can find it in the end. And then we need to make some reactors to get a lot of power, or we need to make a big lava farm. I'm going to look into it what I will do. Maybe the lava will be better. I will maybe do that off cam. I don't know, but the end I want to do that in the next episode, I think so. So next episode will be some power. But yeah, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Like, subscribe and bye bye.